Welcome back to Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh, and we're back with the third rendition attempt of Scurvy Loper. Yep, so I guess I was on... No, I forget what happened. Oh, that's right, okay. I was on my first attempt. Oh, I got acorns. A little bit of fire. Okay, I'm getting right into it. Let me just pause it for half a second because I need to make sure my stream is going. Come on. Come on, app. There we go. Okay. Oh, hi, Janet. I was just checking to see that I had my stream going. I'm going to do something a little dangerous here, but I remember seeing a rabbit. I think I have... I should have got more water going while I was doing this, but... How you doing tonight? Just got done with dinner, so I apologize if I have any after-dinner noises that I make. Also, one rabbit will be fine for now. If I have a second one, that's cool, but I do have to be aware that there are wolves. And the bear was sleeping last time, so that's good. There's some more sticks out here, but I'm not going to worry about that yet. Because I got coal. I got plenty of coal. And this is not burning, so that's good. Not a big rabbit, but it'll do. Hey, what's up, Arnman? Thank you. Yeah, no problem. Well, I'm looking forward to trying to get the scurvy, but I don't know if it'll happen this stream. I'm not going to dwell too much on what happened. But let's just say I wasted a very good opportunity. And it was... What is that stuff called? Hubris? It's my own darn fault. Try not to say any words that can't be repeated by somebody who's like in middle school, but we all know that they hear and say things, but I don't want to be the source that it comes from. Not that there's middle schoolers watching my channel, but who knows? Somebody might have kids and they're watching, and you know what I mean? So I just try to do my best. I think I have some more acorns, right? Acorn grounds. I'm going to do it. Come on up. Good girl. Hey, what's up, turkey? Oh, cool. You went to the... What do they call that? The, oh, goodness. I can't remember things. I know what you're talking about. I forget what it's called, though. That's my problem. I can't remember things. Okay. The time capsule, right? Or time vault, something like that. Okay, so hopefully this wind dies down. I feel like it's not, but... Where have I been? I've been to the cave. I have a bedroll. It's not in great shape, but it's a bedroll. I have a hacksaw. I have a hammer, whetstone, sewing kit. Nope, not really much cloth, but I suppose I could make a hat, but I'd really need gloves. I have some ptarmigan down, so that's a good start. So a bunch of sticks, a whole lot of coal. Oh, no tinder, crap. Oh my goodness, I told myself to make the tinder, and I knew I was going to forget, so. I think I have one can, so I'm going to make more water, and just try to wait for this wind to die down a little bit, if possible. Maybe I'll see another rabbit. Oh, I hope... Okay, yeah, I'm not holding this rabbit. I'm not taking the guts. I'm not going to even harvest them. Time capsule, gotcha. Oh, right, Turkey? We all have our things that we do, right? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make multiple tinder plugs, 15 minutes. I think I have enough time for that. Okay, the wind feels like it's still going, but it also feels like it's calmed down a little bit. Drink some of this water. Now, I know the acorns are not renewable. Oh, I have no bandages. Oh, let's take care of that right now. The acorns are non-renewable as far as I'm aware. Do I have a torch? I have lots of torches. I don't know that I'll... Oh yeah, here we go. I know this seems like a not so good time to go, but this is actually a really good time because the wind... Okay, this might be a horrible time to go, but the wind is not whipping at the moment, so... Oh gosh, where am I supposed to go? Now, I'd like to get these cattails, but I don't think I should. I think I need to go that way. I think. Oh, there's another rabbit. And it's right near the cave I was just at. I'm going to let it be. I've got enough calories in my system for it to be okay. There should be more. What is that? Yeah, I need to go that way. Okay. I'd like to get out of this map. That's what I want. Oh, it's a deer carcass. Okay. Goodness. I think I'm going to leave the deer carcass. I know it's cold, Astrid. I'm sorry. Our health is good. I just don't want to stick around to... That's... Nothing. I know I hear a wolf, but... They're not really anywhere close by. No, I've got 2 boxes of matches, I think. They just happen to be the same percentage, so that's interesting. So they stacked on top of each other. So I did get 2 total boxes. Looks like I've used 5 matches already. If I have 19, 2 boxes would have been 24, so that should be 5 matches. There's going to be a couple of rabbits up here I can try to get. I'm going to drink the coffee now. I'm going to see if I can get like a double dose on it. I don't know that it'll work, but I'm going to try and see. If it goes up to like 3/4, or not 3/4, but... No, it looks like the acorn coffee does not give the double buff. So that's fine. I should have just drank it straight. Like the whole thing. Yeah, this might blizzard. I'm going to drink this one. I know I'm wasting the actual benefit. But I feel the need to be warm. It didn't do a ton. I don't know, someday I might come back. Oh, you know, I really should grab something. On the off chance that I actually get poisoned by... or like parasites from necessity or anything like that. It's not a bad idea to have a stash of these. I guess the rose hips. Rose hips would be good for later. If I'm not coming back to this region, or at least not right away, it's not the worst thing to have just a couple of them. I did turn the music back up in my... in the menus. Excuse me. Because I couldn't hear couldn't hear it, right? And I do like the music of this game, and I'd spent a good amount of time playing, and I just couldn't hear the music, right? So I know that there's new music. I don't know if it's only associated with the zone of contamination. Like, oh, frostbite risk is bad. I don't know if I have to be in that zone to hear the newest music, but I didn't turn it up a lot. I think it was at 40% and I brought it up to 50%. So it's just enough for me to be like, oh, I can hear it. There might be a snow shelter over there. I should try and look. There also might not be. If there is, it would be worth stopping there for sure, because it might be warm enough with the time of day that it is, and for other reasons. And downhill shot. Oh, just missed. So I hope everyone's doing well. I know I just say that. Normally I say that right at the beginnings. I hope everyone's well. I've been playing in the new zone, trying to get all of the stuff done, right? And so that way I can start watching some other people's streams or like content, because I know I haven't really been present for much recently or like lately. And usually I'm a steadfast viewer for the people that I like to watch, and it's been tough because I am trying to do the new zone on my own and not just see all of the answers to the puzzle without figuring it out myself, and I usually take a lot of time. Painkillers? Yeah, that's true. Well, I did watch some of your video, right? Because I couldn't tell how far in the future you had recorded, or like how far in the past you had recorded those, and so I didn't want to comment. And I know I'm not the most recent one. I started watching it, but I didn't get through the whole thing yet. And I know that the video before, I think it was Dave had commented about needing multiple rose hip teas instead of just the one, because I think the broken ribs require you to take 2 doses, so that would actually be 4 painkillers, not just 2. And because of that, it's 2 rose hip teas, not just 1. So that's why it looked like it didn't work. But I think you already figured that part out. And so me saying it is just to say it, I guess. I don't know. I think it doesn't need to be said, but I said it anyway. But then again, I've only had broken ribs a couple of times, and one of them, well, actually it was a double broken rib situation, and that was in Loper 13, and that was, like I said, that was a while ago. At this point, that was I might have to put a plural on the year, like multiple years since I've had broken ribs, but I also might be forgetting runs that may have not lasted so long, or they might have been like throwaway sort of situations where I was just goofing around and wasn't planning on keeping the save, or maybe I was just putting myself in a situation. Oh, that's right. No, I got broken ribs when I was playing Pilgrim, because I was trying to hunt a moose with a revolver, and it kept running away from me until it didn't. And I was shooting it and I was hitting it, but I wasn't killing it because the moose doesn't bleed. So you have to kill it, and if you don't, I guess it might not have cumulative damage. I don't know how it works. I thought it was you keep hitting the moose, and after a while it'll eventually buckle, right? It'll eventually fall, but then I was led to believe that you have to have a critical. You have to hit it in such a way that deals a critical hit. Again, I have no honest clue if either, like, which one of those or if both of those are a factor, so I'm gonna not confuse everyone with my own confusion there. It was weird getting broken ribs on Pilgrim, that's for sure. I was running around Timberwolf Mountain. A book? I'll take it. I might need it for a fire. Now this is regular, standard, vanilla Loper. So I'm going to take all this coal. And I won't need coal for a while. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Like, I'm in Milton, right? I'm about to be, so... There's this standardized Milton search. And there's probably going to be a bunch of goodies. But what I really need is gloves. Gloves and a hat, because I have the decent wool ear wraps, so I don't think I get frostbite risk on anything but my hands. Why is it saying my feet? Oh, that's a sprain risk. Okay. And then hypothermia because I just healed it. Okay. I'd like to try and keep well fed, but I don't even have it yet. Oh. Well, yeah, interesting, right? Speaking of bugs, there are some interesting things that happen in this game for sure. The reason I won't... There's a couple of reasons I won't play Zone of Contamination. Like, I'm not going to stream it because my game tends to crash when I load. I could be outside and I'll go inside.
Come on,
I'll go into a building and the game's like, nope, sorry, can't handle it, and it crashes. Or I'll be inside a building and same thing. The game's like, oh, you wanted to go outside. Nope, sorry, can't handle it, crashes. And it doesn't happen every time, but it happens often enough for me to not want to do it. Like, because what happens is, because I'm on PlayStation, if I crash, my game, like, my stream ends. If there's any kind of issue with the gameplay, other than me exiting, I could exit to main menu of the game and it'll still be recording because I can start the stream on the main menu, go to the loads and then load up whatever save or start a new one. So if I die, the game doesn't end, or the stream doesn't end. The game ends, but the stream doesn't. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm not streaming the new place. Other than, of course, I'm trying to avoid spoilers. And so in the same sense, I want to not spoil anything. Because again, now I'm just repeating myself. I apologize. Let's just eat this rabbit. Delicious. Delicious rabbit. Plenty of fire. I'd like to get a can opener. I mean, I don't want to eat these things, but I will if I have to. But because this has some vitamin C. See, now this has moderate. I'm curious what that means. In the sense of how much is moderate. If a cattail is +1, like that's why I really goofed when I that fourth wolf. I'm sorry, I said I wasn't going to say anything. I'm still reliving that moment in my mind right now. I should have just dropped the deer meat and went in there and been fine, but I'm so stubborn. And I apologize. I'm apologizing because now everyone has to watch me play another 20 days of Loper just to get back to where I was. I guess that's not the worst thing, but it's still pretty disappointing to me. All good. All good. I'm still looking for the foreman's key in the pilgrim save that I have. So that'll be fun. And then I was watching Loon's stream. And he had said that he had got a tip that it was potentially something to do, like finding the foreman's key requires you to have the radio. And if that's the case, that means I've got a lot more work to do on that other save of mine, because I have not found any. I haven't found anywhere that the radio works yet. Like, there's plenty of Glimmer Fog and Aurora, but there's not nearly enough of the other things. I haven't explored enough of the other parts of the map yet. Like, I'm still trying, so. Oh, Hinterland just had another hot fix. That's cool. I didn't get that yet. Oh, speaking of, I was in one of those caves and I had the gas mask on. So I don't know if it had to do with the gas mask or the cave or what it was. But this was the first time I'd gone through this particular spot. Or it was in the mines, and I had the gas mask on, and I was torch chaining. So I had dropped the torch, and I was doing this. So I was like, drop the torch, do this, light the torch, pick up the other torch, which drops this torch, and then I would harvest that torch that I just picked up because it was almost out, instead of waiting and because I was encumbered, right? So that isn't new. But the thing that happened was I went to pick up the last torch, which was lit, and it didn't let me. The game froze. Like, I could still pause it. I actually recorded a small bit of me just staring at this lit torch not being able to move. I'm not going to post it. It would be ridiculous because there's no explanation. There was no recording leading up to it, and the only thing that happened was I reloaded from a ways back. It wasn't that bad. But that's one of the reasons why I'm like, oh, I'm going to exit a door. Well, better put an hour in. Better do a save. Better do something, right? Every single time I go through a load screen now, I save first. And that's not any way to play the game if you're trying to record. Unless you have to. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but it's just, for me, it's.
Oh, I'm starving.
It's too much. Oh yeah, the instructions on this game sometimes are not very intuitive. Like, yeah, and they're not. Yeah. Especially with the parasites. Like, it'd be nice if there was some sort of indicator saying, you know, how many doses you've had. Well, I mean, it does tell you how many doses, but it doesn't say when your dose should be taken or anything like that. I guess there's a couple of things in the game that could apply to that sort of logic, but let's get one more torch. That's a good one. I mean, they're all good torches. Some are a little bit better than others, but that should be enough. Do I bring these rabbits with me? I don't think I do. I really should. Like, I should get the guts off them, but I just don't have the calories. Even because I don't have a knife, and that's 112 calories, a half an hour. It's like, that's most of this, like half of this rabbit, and then an hour of my time just to get 2 guts down. It's pretty upsetting. I mean, I try not to. Not as many people play on console, so me talking about a lot of the stuff doesn't really reach very many other console players. And at that point, it's like the PC players, they just don't have these problems. And so it's interesting to hear about some of the problems that PC does have, because I feel like maybe it's not crossing between, like, oh, okay, that's a blizzard. But yeah, but again, that the save that I have, that is the Pilgrim save, is... I think I might go for these guts, actually. Seeing as the storm is raging out there. Hey, Michael. How's it going, man? Yeah, some of the stuff that goes on with console is... I don't know if disheartening is the right word. Upsetting is the wrong word. I mean, it can be upsetting, for sure. Like, if the game... Well, anyway, what I was saying before is the Pilgrim save that I'm playing now in the Zone of Contamination, I started, I want to say, a year ago? Or maybe, yeah, it's not quite a year. It was, when did I get it? I got the DLC, I got part 1 and 2 in March? Or whatever year it was, whatever month it was. It was months. Multiple, like 3-4 months after. So it would have been a year ago that PC players got access to the Tales. Whereas I didn't get access to Tales for 4 months after the fact. But that's when I started that Pilgrim save. And so I ended up getting a lot of the stuff. Like I did the Tales. I did the recipes, I made the different things, I think I found all the recipes. I still don't know if I have them all. I need these guts. I'm gonna take them with me. If it's a blizzard out there, I'm gonna just deal with it. And I'll go and I'll be happy. Hey, what's up, Friedman? Ashlands? Is that, what's that for? I'm thinking maybe it's Valheim? Okay, this is good. I'm actually just gonna, I know this is gonna go out. Whoa, that's loud. Okay, I can run, so I'm gonna pause it real fast. Okay, yeah, I've got the sprint, the free sprinter, whatever that is, and the efficiency machine, so sprinting is like 35% fewer calories now. Like, I think it's 10% less overall from the efficiency machine, and then sprinting specifically is 25% fewer calories. And because it's a blizzard, and I was indoors, there shouldn't be any animals unless there was timberwolves, but there's no timberwolves in this map. At least not for vanilla gameplay. It is cold. Now, how many rose hips do I have? I'm going to take a little bit more. Take this log. I guess I'll take the charcoal. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't seen... Oh. I haven't seen any of the Valheim streams lately for you guys. I'm going to be perfectly honest. Sundays, I'm usually not conscious until the afternoon. But that might change, because I haven't been streaming late. I haven't been streaming at all on Saturdays, and that's usually why I would be still asleep. Oftentimes on a Saturday that I stream, I end up staying awake and playing games until the wee hours of the morning, and then I fall asleep, and then eventually I'll wake up. So if I do catch a Valheim stream, it's usually because I haven't fallen asleep yet. Not that I have anything against those. I do like watching you guys play. It is fun. I like the game. I've never gotten a chance to play it. Oh, put those down. Now, how cold is it? Is it going to be warm enough in the bed if I pass time for an hour? I'm not. It's not very warm at all. Crap. And now it's not even blizzarding. Yeah, one day, someday. We'll see. I would love to. I think it'd be fun to learn to use a keyboard on a game that isn't one that I already play. If that makes sense. Because I'm so used, I've been a console player my whole life. And so for me to know what I'm doing almost instinctively, whoa, whetstone. To know what I'm doing instinctively, as it were, muscle memory, you know, finger button coordination, trying to, it would be really, I assume from knowing myself, I would get frustrated easily trying to learn a game I already know with a different control style. I think I could use a controller while on a PC. I'm not tech savvy, so I don't know. Like, I would have to learn quite a few things, and I'm a slow learner. I do very well learning things once I learn them, but it takes me a little bit extra, it takes me a lot of extra effort to learn the stuff. And if I'm not interested in it, then it's even harder for me to learn. If I am interested in it, then sometimes it's easy, but anyway, that's enough about that. For me, I just think it'd be fun because I like playing with other people. I know I've been a solo survivalist for a while now, but it's like I just, it can get boring sometimes. It's not that I'm not good at solo survivaling, but that's a lot of sticks. I don't quite need all those sticks. I'm getting a very interesting look from my wife who's hearing me talk. But I'm not sure what I said exactly, that she's giving me this look. Oh, I don't need that many sticks. She's looking at me like, really? With 38 sticks in my pocket. And how many coal? 28 coal. Hey, I've got 11 tinder plugs at least, right? That's good. There might be some rabbits over there. There might be a wolf. I'm a little bit... But this leads me back to the point. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but I tend to start taking unnecessary risks due to boredom. Or not boredom, but repetition. And the repetition is one of the keys to success in surviving. Like in real life survival, you don't want to take risks. You want to do the things, if you can, if you're fortunate enough to be in a position where you can do things in a repetitive, a repeatable way, then you want to do that. I don't have calories to be sitting around here. I think I'm going to try to warm up without using a match. This bed isn't very warm either. I think, like, my bedroll is probably only about as warm as this bed. Right. Well, here's the thing, Friedman. I like that analogy. Yeah, boredom can be fatal, but it's like if you don't have to sit down, like those are smart, because that has to do with conservation. You want to conserve your resources. Energy is a resource. Food and water, all those things are resources, and if you're moving, if you're doing, then that requires you to use those resources. But the thing that I find is that I end up, what is it? Life imitates art. So sometimes for me, it's, if the game is in that situation is art, then life often imitates art for me. So it's, or the other way around. So if I end up sitting or lying down, as it were, what is that? The law of inertia. If you're an object in motion, will remain in motion until interacted by an equal or opposite something or other. But at the same time, if an object that is not moving, it takes a lot more effort to get it to start moving. So, all of these things... Oh, lantern!
This pack is getting too heavy.
All of these things that I'm saying are to a point that I've now forgotten, because I was trying to make it and then I got sidetracked with the side parts of the ideas. Typical for me, of course, but... I'm taking this. I usually don't need the tinder in games. Like, doesn't take that long to get to a point where tinder is no longer a problem, but yeah, confidence, overconfidence. Like, that was me with those wolves. That's exactly what happened. I was like, yeah, I got 2 wolves, I got 3 wolves, blah blah blah. Well,
Come on, Loper.
I was being way too confident to the point of like stubborn. Even what's even
Fast.
worse than stubborn? Just I don't know. I could have dropped the food. I could have. I had 7 kilograms of deer meat in my pocket. I was carrying. I think I had the guts. I don't even know if I got the guts from that deer. Those wolves were they didn't know what to do because all of them were attracted, and I think I must have drawn a 4th wolf from even farther away, and that's what got me. That last wolf, and then of course I shot it with the arrow. I had didn't make enough arrows. I had the fire hardened arrows, and they automatically switched once I had fired the simple arrows and didn't have any more, and so I thought I had arrows. When in reality, I should have dropped the food, gotten out of that second wolf struggle, not had a smell on me, and then lit a torch because I had matches. And all of those different things led from me thinking I got this wolf because I got another arrow and I'll shoot it in the face. And I did. I did shoot that wolf in the face, but it wasn't the right kind of arrow, and so that wolf just kept coming. And at that point, I was exhausted. I was at like 25% condition, all of these things. And I didn't even have to have any of those wolves on me. I could have left that deer meat there, went into that cabin, got some rest, and then kept moving. And that's what really frustrates me about my own gameplay is I get sidetracked very easily. And it's like none of that. The whole point was for me to get enough food so that I could start messing with that scurvy stuff, and that was the only reason I was doing that entire save. Like, that was the only reason I had that save, was to mess around with scurvy, and I let my other thoughts and ambitions in the moment get ahead of my goal. So here we are. I do like this place. It needs a little bit of repair work, but I do like this spot. Obstinate. There you go.
Really walked with this much gear.
Yeah, that's the word, all right. You betcha. That is the word. And defiant. I'm taking this. Well, I mean, obstinate defiance is a condition that I have, even though I don't really have it. My brother has it. And therefore, because I grew up with my brother, I tend to have a certain grasp on that. But I'm not obstinate defiant or whatever that is. But I have tendencies, so. Hey, it's foggy. That's awesome. I'm going to try to get to Grey Mother's. I'm going to try not to loot too much. I do want to look in this truck and a couple of the vehicles, as long because it's not terribly cold at the moment, in case there's more matches. I don't see anything. There's nothing in those visors. Ooh. That was a cool, there's like a blue hue in the shadow. What was that? Was that from my, oh, it's from my torch. Whoa, I never noticed the, what are those sparkles coming off of it? I think that was, that startled me, whatever that noise was. I never noticed the sparkles. That's cool. I've been playing this game for a while and I've never paid attention to that. Hot ash, right? Sorry, I missed a whole bunch of comments when I was going on that little rant of mine. I'm gonna check those here in a second. I've got matches. I should be fine for a while. Do I go in the back seat? I don't see anything back there. These torches are not great. I mean, but yeah. Going back to what Friedman had said, it is true. It is important not to use your resources in that sense. He said it in a better way. What did you say? If you don't have to stand, sit down. If you don't have to sit, lie down. It's a very good analogy. You shot your bow every 3 to 6 days and only used matches if you traveled, right? That's why I like the mag lens. I've never found anything in here. Someday, maybe. I used to leave those open to indicate that I had been in that vehicle, but then I had heard somebody use... They were like, oh, you know, flip the visors down. I mean, now I flip the visors down because I'm looking for stuff, but... Sometimes it's hard to see. I don't like I mean, some vehicles you can't get the hood open, but I don't like opening the hoods on vehicles most of the time. Because it blocks my view. Alright. I think that's a wolf on the other side of the bridge. But it might be a tree stump. I know, it's getting chilly. And these 20% torches don't last very long. Those birds don't know what's going on. Oh, there might be a maple sapling up there. Oftentimes in the hills over there somewhere, there's maple saplings that... Or a maple sapling that can spawn. It's a lot of noises. Yeah, boredom can be fatal, for sure. Your longest run, chopped wood, picked up sticks, went fishing, repeated the whole process, right? Yeah, longer runs are definitely a test of mental fortitude. Not just of the physical activities, because you can get stuff down to a point, like to a science. I'm picking up the extra sticks. I don't need them, taking them. I don't care. I'm so close to the spot that I'm going to end up dropping a bunch of stuff that... I do want these acorns. Sorry, there I go, distracting myself. Oh, yeah, so... Yeah, the mental toughness. Mental toughness is definitely an aspect. Oh, I'm so hungry right now, this person... Astrid, I don't want to starve you. I'm curious. So if it's 1%, I guess I could eat... Like if I ate a handful of cattails to tide myself over, that would only be... Let me see, if it's 33%... I almost want to say it's like 1% per hour. Once you get the risk. I'm not 100% sure how it works. Because I felt like I got up to 33% within 24 in-game hours, and then by the next day... Oh my god. That came out of nowhere. By the next day... Oh, this is just perfect. By the next day, I was at like 60%. There was no cue for that. I just came out of nowhere. Oh, come on. I just don't want... I named my stream... Oh, thank you. I don't know why you got scared. Go away! Oh my god. I named my stream very specifically for a reason. No more wolf struggles, please. I just don't want to get attacked by a wolf. Complacency can be... Yeah. Confidence happens. Overconfidence. Let's get some music going. I need some cloth. I don't like ripping up Grey Mother's house, but... Are there any pancake recipes? Any, Alright, now that's... Oh, that's not even from the radio. Is it from this lamp? Something. That's a horrible noise. Permadeath is worse than stubborn. Permadeath is it's the best lesson, or the best way to teach, right? I'm gonna lose this well-fed here if I'm not careful. I can't really go outside. Maybe there's something good in the kitchen. Chocolate bar, carrot. I mean, I like carrots, but potato. Book about cooking. It's so bright. Tomato soup. No. Salt. I don't have any ptarmigans. Flour. Don't have a skillet. I also don't think I have level 2 cooking. Not quite. Beware lest confidence consumes thee. Yeah, I definitely have a knack for... I don't know if it's overconfidence, but I think probably I think it was more or less that I was confident in my abilities, but I was mistaken with my resources. Because, like I said, that last wolf I hit in the face, and it would have died if that was an actual simple arrow and not the fire-hardened arrow that does no damage to wolves. If it wasn't for that simple mistake, well, among the other mistakes, it was a combination of mistakes, all of them being my fault. That's what it boils down to. Is I made mistakes, but I'll own them. But it feels like everyone now has to suffer through them. Oh right, yeah. When Joe Ellen is definitely the rock for me. Janet was reminiscing about you telling me to stop picking up sticks in the Darkwalker series. I got 43 of them right now. Well, I'm about to have less. Hey, what's up? Not too shabby. Thanks for coming in.
Come on, little fire.
I'm sorry, I'm just... Oh my god, I've missed so many comments. I'm trying my best. I'm gonna lose well-fed here. Or I don't even have it, but I'm probably gonna end up losing it. I'll just eat some cattails. Oh, I have a chocolate bar. Don't get sick. Oh, that was a close one. Wait, did that work? Here. Here, I don't need water, but I'm gonna make some anyway. Just make a whole bunch of water. And a potato. Right, because the potatoes don't... you would think they would give vitamin C, but I guess not. Okay, now I can sit here without necessarily losing my well-fed chance. And I can actually catch up on chat. Ooh, yeah, getting down to one match, that's scary. That's a very real situation. It's always so nice to get a mag lens, but even that, it's not 100% chance because there's only certain times of the day that it works, and then even if it's during one of those times of the day, if the weather doesn't cooperate, and weather on an interloper doesn't usually cooperate. Oh, you were quoting Survivor Man? That's cool. Oh, it's smart. Les is a very wise individual. He's learned a lot of his stuff through experience. Not all of it. Obviously, you don't learn everything through experience. Otherwise, you're either the luckiest person or, you know, the unluckiest person, depending on your point of view. Lucky in the sense that, you know, you learn stuff because you didn't die from it. In a survival situation, that is usually what'll happen. You either die or you learn something.
I could eat a horse.
I know, Astrid. I'm trying my best here. Yeah, mountain and winter and camping, awesome. I need to do more camping. I need to do more in general. Yeah. I need everything. I need all the things. I need to put things down, though. That's the only thing. If you pick them up, you need to also remember to put them down. So, like, I'll put down, like, 18 of this coal and, like, 20 of these sticks. And then these 2 books, because I'm not going to start reading stuff at the moment. I got extra boots. Gonna put some of this food down. I mean, so too many hammers. 1 too many hammers. I mean, I really don't need that many. I don't need either of those whetstones at the moment. I do need cloth. Like, I badly need cloth. Oh, the music's kind of nice, though. I'm not gonna be too upset. Oh, that's right. Then you keep reading chat. I keep looking away. I appreciate everyone who's here, though. And, of course, anyone who's watching later. Everybody, it's always nice to have people hanging out while I'm doing the things. I've checked all of those. Do I eat a cattail? It's not going to hurt me, right? It's 1%. If I literally go through 100 cattails, that might set me back a couple more days, but I don't think it's any more than, like, the fish. I don't think there's going to be food upstairs. I always mistake that. I see that out of the corner of my eye, and I think it's a firearm. A weapon. I'm taking those. Knowing that they're only 1% makes me feel a little bit less worried about setting myself too far back. This torch is so bright. Yeah, the carrots I do believe have vitamin C. I think that is a true statement. I'll leave that water for now. So bright. Ooh, rabbit pelt. So there is sometimes stuff back here still. I guess it's just not all the time. I don't see the pancake recipe here. It's a lot of newsprint. I have well fed. I had well fed. I'm only on day 2 or day 3. About to be. I haven't quite survived for 3 days yet. Oh, yes. They're not in great shape, but that's what I needed. I needed those mittens. Yeah. Oh, nice. I am very close to getting well fed, and that would be a positive thing. It would help me quite a bit. Maintaining the well fed without eating vitamin C has been a significant struggle so far in my scurvy runs. In the attempts to get the scurvy. I already looked in there. Already looked in there. I have a sewing kit. I'm gonna have to be careful not to let that water boil off. Or that potato. I don't want the potato to burn. Another sewing kit is good. I appreciate you putting to eat in the comments, even if I'm only now seeing that. I do appreciate the support. Till burned, till boiled dry. Let me eat this potato. Okay, I'm not exactly fond of going out. Actually, no, I'm not going outside. What am I thinking? I'll just eat the potato. Wait. Potatoes don't give me vitamin C, right? Oh, they do. I don't care. I'm eating it. Whatever. I can't help it. I have to eat the stuff, right? I have to eat the food. That's cool though. I didn't know that the potatoes gave vitamin C. I would have thought so. I mean, potatoes are very good for you. Okay, yeah, right. Oh, so that was a lot of vitamin C. It said minor amount, but like, yeah, potatoes are really good for you. You can take it from me. I'm a big fan of potatoes. I'm getting laughed at. If I could eat potatoes every day, I would. You could probably have potatoes with every meal. I'm going too far. I don't want to overload on potatoes, but yeah, well, you might be Italian, but I'm Irish. Okay, I can't see very much of anything. I'm just walking around. This fire is going to end up going to waste. I suppose I could... Oh! What did I do? I'm dropping stuff. Prepare some acorns. Four days of vitamin C. Like, in the game? Did I just set myself back by 4 days because I ate one potato? Till boiled dry. I think that's enough, like, that's a significant amount of water now. I don't think I need to make too much more. I honestly don't need to make any more, because that's about... that's a couple days worth. Now that I found yet another box of matches. There. Oh, did I mess up? No, I didn't mess up. Okay. I was like, I had the acorns. I should have saved them instead of cooking them like this, because then I could have made the large portions, but I want to eat the acorns. Second can. Yeah, I'm a fan of Les Stroud. He's somebody I've seen a lot of like a lot of content from, especially like when he first came out with the Survivor Man series. Not just today. Like I rewatched a lot of his stuff. I was definitely a fan of all those different Survivor shows. Not every Survivor show, but a lot of them. Okay, I think I have extra clothing that I'm not wearing. Pants. Another shirt. I think I can put that vest away. Right? Hold on. Let me look. Because this is actually warmer. This is a better combo. Although I do risk my Mackinac. This is warmer than that, and this has the same wind protection as this. I don't want to drop these because they're so light. I don't see a reason to drop those. Alright, no food. Food is the thing that I need. 3+ days of vitamin C in game. Ah, shucks. Well, I mean, it took me to day 29 last time, so... I'll just have to try to... I need to... What I would like to do is get some saplings. And I need to forge. I think I am gonna just do this. I'm gonna make more water. I don't need that much water. I need... I don't have that much time on the fire, but I don't want to waste the fire. So I'll do 1 liter each. I'm gonna lay down for an hour. And maybe this will disappear. Like the aurora can go away and maybe I can get a little bit more time. Was there another can? You said you saw, or was it the cooking pot? I only have the one can, like one of these recycled cans. If I could find another one, that would be good. The Aurora's still going. This is almost out. I think I'm okay with that going out. I'll take one more look around to see if there's anything I can see. I'll put some of this water away. Well, I'll set it down. That's not where I want it. Oh dear, here comes the... Try to just put them in. I'm just going to try to put them close enough. They don't have to be perfect. I'm a little... I can be a little bit too... I don't know what the right word is. Obsessive compulsive is the correct term. But I get a little obsessive compulsive when it comes to placing items. Alright, you know what? That's fine. I'm going to sleep for a couple hours. Exactly, yeah. I need to hunt deer. That is going to be the main source of non-vitamin C. Is it really? Still an Aurora. That's okay. I don't have to be fully rested. I'm not terribly concerned about my condition at the moment. I have no worries about frostbite risk unless this hat gets destroyed or these gloves. And these gloves are in rough shape. Alright, this is Grey Mother's room, isn't it? Whatever. She doesn't need these curtains at the moment. I suppose I'll only take one. Alright, back to sleep. Oh, thank goodness. That static from those lights and everything was starting to be a little bit much in these headphones. Always boil your water. That's a good point. Yeah, you don't want any of those water pathogens. Those are no fun. I've never seen somebody die of it in this game, but I assume it might be possible. What else could I leave behind? I'm not fully rested. I'm going to leave the ham... No, I shouldn't leave the hammer. I guess more of this fuel. I don't need 10 coal walking around. Don't need that at the moment. I only need, like, that many sticks. Like, that should be fine. No, I do want matches. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Let's just do 8 matches. Some bandages, what I'm wearing on my back. I still haven't found the... I suppose I do want this in case... Because it is a little dark. Where would the... Where was it? Is it over here? There it is. I've forgotten this... Being in this house, I've forgotten that recipe so many times. I'm going to take a book with me. I'll probably find books. What else don't I need? I guess I don't. I'm not making the ptarmigan stuff right this second. I'll keep some of these on me in case I come across any poor souls. Yeah. Grandmother she found her way out. Thanks to the kindness of strangers, hopefully. Well, I don't know. The kindness of locals? I don't know. If you think about it, the story for Milton is not a happy one. I've got a hammer. If a wolf comes after me, I will have something to hit it. It's not going to be great though because I'm not exactly well rested at the moment. I do have the hacksaw. Yeah, it's chilly. The winds are blowing. You can hear, yeah, yeah, yeah. She was hanging out. I've been trying to do the stream a little bit earlier. That way I can end it sooner because I know 11 o'clock late, especially for the middle of the week. I get distracted so very easily. I get sidetracked while I'm playing the game, and then I do want to try to keep up with people who are in the chat and trying to talk to me, because that was the other reason to do live streams, and I don't want to ignore people. Believe me, if I'm missing a comment or haven't reacted to it yet, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's probably because I didn't get to it yet. Pine needle tea, that would be so good. Hey, cooking oil.
Come in handy.
That will, as soon as I hit level 2 cooking. Oh my goodness, did I get... You know what else would be awesome? Is some porridge. Some oats. It'd be really good right now. Oh. Beggars can't be choosers, though. This food's coming with me, but it's not gonna be like, I need to get it out of the house. If it's gonna get much worse, then it's still, even if getting a plus 50% condition from cooking it, it's still high risk for food poisoning. I think it's anything under 80% for cooked food runs a 1% chance. And then if it gets, the lower it gets, I don't know all the numbers, but I think it's like a 79% is 1% risk of food poisoning. And then you have to go down to like, I don't know what the number is, but a much lower number. And then the risk goes up, and I'm not sure how much. Different food items change what the risk factors are and when the risk factors occur. Because I guess, I don't know, some people, I had eaten a lot of the death fish, the sardines. I'd eaten a lot of them without ever getting food poisoning, to the point where I didn't think you could get food poisoning from them. And then one day I got food poisoning from them, and it was from... It wasn't great percentage, but it wasn't as low as I expected to have the risk. So I did look up. There is a chart somewhere that you can look up. I forget which website, but it'll tell you every food item, and it might be outdated or might not have been fully updated because of some of the new items, because I haven't looked at it in a while. But I wanted to look up some certain things because I was like, I was confused, because I'm like, how am I getting sick off of this? Whatever this was. Alright, I'm bringing this back while I have some stamina. With the wind blowing and the wolves weren't exactly in my face. I know it's cold out here. What else did I get? I didn't pick up very much, but I did get a few items that I don't need to carry with me. Yeah, this I don't need right now. Oh, my lord. I knew I heard something. Come on. Oh, my God. Ah, go away. Hey, at least it didn't eat my food. Ah, no. Son of a gun. I can't run. I knew I heard something. I don't have a pry bar. So I can't get into that one. Oh, my goodness. Sneaky. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, who was tired? I'm not tired anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god. Coffee. This sucks. Well, that wolf went straight for those rabbits too. I kind of wanted those rabbits. I'm gonna get well fed just in time to lose it.
Did I say?
You know, you might have said it, but somehow the pain interrupted you. I'm too picky and like I think I'm too thorough. I need to just get the things that I need and then move on. I can't help it but like be really thorough. That's not bad. It's not in good condition at the moment though. It's like I will take this water. It's not that much. Considering I dropped the most of the water I was carrying because I am trying to stay light. Because it makes looting this place a little bit easier. Yeah, I don't have... Oh, shucks. I'll have to come back. Free coffee is always good. I need the coffee. Like, that's one of the things I can drink. The dog food. Oh, that was huge. I don't have a can opener yet. Where might I get one? Probably these houses. I don't... Oh, darn it. I can't... Oh. I guess the chips are good, but... I should be trying to avoid eating all of that food. Like the cattails were one thing. There's a pry bar.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
I'm gonna search these. I can't help it. I found chocolate in here once. On an interloper. It's seemingly the rarest item I've ever found in one of these containers. Usually it's Tinder or a book. Or absolutely nothing. Or matches. I don't know if I've ever actually found matches. I'm just trying to will it into existence. That's the first time I've never found anything in any of them though. Like, I've always found something. So I don't know if that was from just a random chance, I guess. I do need Tinder, but I don't like taking the cash. I am sorry, Astrid. We're going to get you some medical attention here in just a moment. I will try to crack the safe. $51, okay. Now watch it be really close by. Oh, 22, okay. $51, 22. Put your bets in. Or your guesses. I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be like 15. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, it was like 4. 51, 22, and then I usually slow down because I'm 22. Okay, I usually go really fast, and so I'm guessing. It's a rough estimate. I go by in my head. I'll be like 0, 40, 45, 50, and I'll be like, oh wait, it hit before that number, so I have to be between those two numbers.
Well, this stuff will come in
Boots.
handy.
Those are brand new. You can keep the cash. They're even more brand new than these ones. Forgot to open all the lockers. Money in a book. Oh, nice. That was close. You got the money part right. It's almost always money in the safes, it seems like. Alright, so my question to myself that I'm pondering now is, what do I do next? I have a hammer. I have a hacksaw. The food I don't have, but I am willing to, I'm willing to eat cattails, because I know that they're not that bad. Not that bad as in, like, they're not going to delay the scurvy by a lot. And they're probably the least amount of scurvy delay out of all of the foods. No, I am not. Not going to take those. I will take the cloth. Where else should I need to search more places. Plank? Take the tinder. That wolf bit me in my ankle. That was not very nice. I should make some more. I'm burning up calories, so I'm only going to make the 2 bandages for now. It canceled. Did it make me 2? It should have made... I did. Okay. Alright, I think I've got... I did search that one locker that needed to be pry barred. Was there another one? I don't think so. Okay. It sounds windy out there. I don't even have calories. Like, I don't have... I have this. I've got the coffee. I'd like to cook the coffee. So I get free skill point out of it, but... Pine needle tea. I want to try that. Dwellin laughs at me every time I say I'm going to harvest the acorns that are outside after, like in the autumn, because we've got an oak tree in our yard, and it drops a lot of acorns. Where's that wolf? Did you eat all the rabbits? I hope not. Whatever. I am going to be a little bit more picky with the houses. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here because oftentimes I'll find something. There might be a mag lens. And then I think I want to go all the way down to the garage. Or not the garage. The Orca, the gas station. Because that'll have food. That'll have a variety. It should have a variety of food. And I'm hoping that variety includes a can opener. But I honestly don't know, like, which house would have a can opener. Like, is one of them going to have a higher chance of having one? Or maybe I have to go down to the farm? I mean, I need tinder, but I don't want to go too overboard with it. It's here if I need it. I mean, there was not even a backpack. So that's interesting. Oh, no, there it is. I already looked at it. That's right. Because there's rabbits. There's rabbits. Maybe I could scare a wolf or a deer into a wolf and try to take the kill. It'd be risky, but it would be possible. I do need to think in short term. Not so much, I want to think long term, but thinking too far ahead can result in not even reaching that far.
Starving.
I know you're hungry, Astrid. I'm sorry. We're looking for food. That's what we're doing. That's not gonna scare a wolf. I know, and it's cold. It's not that cold, but it is chilly. Just have to pay attention to the noises that I hear. Because I know that I had heard something when that wolf came after me. I could have swore I had heard something but I thought it was like the wind. I had almost convinced myself, essentially, that I was just hearing stuff. I mean, obviously I heard something, but I thought that something was nothing. Did I put my clothing on? I did.
This so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, it's a little too cold to be trying to sleep. I didn't look in the... whatever. If I could find a deer carcass, that would be enough. It'd be better than nothing. Low threat level sounds right. Identifying noises has been a struggle for me. Not gonna bother with those shoes. I do like collecting the stuff, and I like bringing them to a location, and it's difficult for me to break habits. Especially if those habits are just because of like how I am as a person. Like I want to collect the things. I have that loot goblin mentality, and then I am trying to learn and do better because it's like most of the negative things that occur to my characters are the result of my own decision making. And not necessarily as in like, oh, I made a mistake or I did something that was risky. It could be that I'm just, again, stubbornness, obstinate, all those correct words that describe my personality. I think I'll take that. That's a lot of water. I took the antiseptic because I only have one old man's beard made up at the moment. All right, I got all the cabinets. Just double check. And then upstairs, I would like to grab more cloth, I think. Yeah, 9 cloth is okay. It's not nearly as much as I would like, but that food meter I don't like. Now, what do I have? I'm gonna break the dog food open. I'll just smash it. A cape carpet? That would be cool. It does, yeah, right? Sometimes I wonder about that. Or like a blanket. If you see a blanket on a bed, like, yeah, they'll let you use it for cloth, but then why can't you make a cloth into something like that? You would think you could. In reality, yes, you're going to use whatever you can. I watched this one video one time. It was real survivors reacting to the Long Dark gameplay. And I think they were near the farmhouse in Pleasant Valley. And the guy was like talking about using the hay bales and saying that the hay bales would have been like a multi-use source. It would have been good for starting fires. It would have been good for warmth. It could have been insulation. You could like take pieces of it and stuff it in your clothing, and it would have become insulation. There's a lot of different things that could be good. Right, corpses that are wearing clothing. I mean, again, it has to do with your own preferences, but in a survival situation, you're going to do just about anything it takes. What was it you, Michael, you were talking about in Loons' stream? Or it might have been someone else, but someone was talking about the air quotes last resort. I won't go there, but it's like you might end up going the Donner Party way with some of these discoveries along your path. I'll just give them a feather. I do that. So I saw this guy named Turkey Steam do that once. I tried doing a gameplay where I didn't give the people feathers, and then it felt off. There's nothing wrong with not doing it. Like, you don't just because somebody does something doesn't mean everybody has to do that same thing. But can I get a hat? I'll take a baseball cap. Oh. I can't wear those on my head. I suppose I could. If I ripped them up and then I turned them into a hat, then that would technically be a hat. It'd be part of the hat. I know, right? I would not ever want to have to be in that position. I would hope not to be. I mean, it would be a desperate, desperate day. I mean, I'm a pretty big fella. I would worry about becoming said meal rather than feasting on someone else. But I mean, again, at that point, I could probably survive a little while without food. The water would be tough, and I do get grumpy when I'm hungry. I don't. Oh, that's sneaky. Okay, this house is cleared. I could take more cloth, but I don't think I'm going to. Although I am a little chilly. I don't have really a lot of food. If I cook this coffee, even if I reheated these coffees, that might put me at level 2 cooking. Not quite. I don't know. I can't remember how many points it takes to get to the next level of cooking. Like to get to level 2, that is. Edgar Allan Poe's story? I mean, I've read some. Yeah, right, Turkey? Like, at least get to choose. Choose which one. I have read some Edgar Allan Poe. It's been a while. It's been like decades since I've read Edgar Allan Poe stuff. I have a book of his, and it's like a compilation sort of book where it has a bunch of the, like, I don't know if it was like Edgar Allan Poe's greatest hits or something like that, but oh, I wanted to go to the garage because now I have a pry bar. There's a rabbit. Okay, I'm going to try to get that rabbit because there might be a second rabbit. I know there's going to be a wolf. I just know it. It's like, oh, look at all these cattails. Did I even bring sticks with me? Do I have enough for a fire? I got that fire log. The wind has calmed. It would be a good idea to take advantage. Again, I have the matches. There's 2 rabbits. Be a juicy rabbit for me. No, no. My biggest concern is I'm going to lure these wolves in. I didn't get my warmth back. Oh. Want to know something cool? Okay, so the day that I got... I mean, it wasn't from this achievement that gave me my platinum achievement for this game, but this is where I was when I got my stone sniper. I was up here because I was able to look down on the rabbits and I got a little bit better of an angle, and it was something like that. Yeah, I mean, that was not great. I know. Frostbite risk. Wow, how? Really? Oh, no. So this doesn't prevent frostbite? It's good to know. That was horrible. Horrible! Where'd it go? Oh, I hear that deer. Oh, it's a buck. I have no way to... No, there's a wolf. 2 wolves. Oh.
I need to find food.
I'm looking for it, but I kept missing it, okay? So I can't feed you what I can't catch. I don't know where that rabbit went. Like I thought it ran this way. There's 3 wolves. One of them's coming this way. just gonna have to take what I can get and go for the single rabbit.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Just be happy with what I have, because I still have to harvest it. Oh, nice. It took me a while to get Stone Sniper, though. Like, I was trying to get it. And it was one of those moments where I actually had to strategize.
This'll come in handy.
I'm gonna eat it. Please don't make me sick. Okay, good. I mean, not that I do. I mean, sometimes it's just, you know, you're going for it. I've watched you hit a rabbit from a long distance, too, though. And you must have already had the Stone Sniper at that point, because I've seen you hit some rabbits from pretty far away, Turkey. I'm going for it. I'm just going to get the 420. Oh, that's how many calories I have. Okay. So I need the gut. I thought that, yeah, right. I thought the ear wraps were good enough. A story. Oh, sorry. Going back to the Edgar Allan Poe comment there from Michael. I got to warm up anyway, so I'm going to read while I warm up. Story about a shipwreck where the 3 survivors cannibalized one of them, and many years later, after his death, it happened in real life. Oh, wow. Oh, even the name of the man who got eaten was identical. Wow. Okay, so he was like, had some sort of, what's that word where you can see, like, he was empathic or something, or maybe that's just like mind reading, but sort of like Nostradamus in a way. This is where it would be good to have the spray paint, because then I could say, oh hey, remember you got a rabbit gut, or you got a gut curing out here. It's not enough rabbit meat to justify trying to eat it raw. And now it's windy. The narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym? Yeah. There was one... Oh, that's a straight up blizzard. Hey, those wolves should be gone now. But that also means that that other rabbit is also long gone. I'm a little too hungry to worry about this not working. 80%, those are good odds for me. I forgot I've got coffee and I haven't even had any of it. Like my own coffee. Ooh, speaking of coffee, I could warm up those coffees.
Come on, little
Yeah,
guy.
one of Poe's, what is it called? One of his poems, he was talking about, what was it, Princess Diana? Let's see here. It's kind of cold. How many sticks did I get? Not many sticks. Okay, what else could I do? I'll make coffee, and then I'll place coffee, and then this should get me to level 2. And then I'll just hope that the blizzard doesn't... What did I say? I said hope, didn't I? Ah. At least I didn't use coal, right? Maybe I should have used coal. How many directions are you going to change? I'm trying, Astrid. Shucks, come on. I'm leaving that there. Right? Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't.
I can't feel
Because
it.
it's paused. So if I go inside and come back out, will it still be paused? How long? How does that work? Because like this only needs another 2 minutes. Whatever. I'm taking it. It's Blizzard. Whatever. I'm going. Where's the road? This is the road, right? Maybe not. Ow. That wasn't the best decision. I am not known for making good decisions, I guess. Is the road back there? Or is it ahead of me?
Die if I don't warm up soon.
You're gonna die for a lot of reasons, Astrid. Hopefully not right now, though. I was behind it. Hey, there's my maples. Just got stuff strewn all over this map. I don't have any flares, so if this blizzard ends abruptly, it could cause a problem. Oh, I need the... Darn it, I need to find the key. This wind is very loud.
Jesus, this is cold.
Another pry bar. Sorry, you only get one of those feathers. Hey, a third pry bar. And the key. Well, it's just not quite so loud in here. Well, I mean, it's still pretty loud, but it's not nearly as bad. That's another thing I noticed is there's a weird thing going on with the wind where sometimes it's just super loud and other times it's non-existent. Yeah, I'm cold anyway. I'm gonna just real quick go back here and see if there's anything else good to grab. Spray paint.
Starving.
I might do the spray paint. It's not gonna help me out at the exact moment, but there's already twice I've wished I had it on me and I had put it away. Yeah, that would be nice. Well, that was from a fall. I fell from a great height. It wasn't that great of a height, but it was a pretty big height. I forgot I had the frostbite risk too. Maybe I'll find something else that I can cook. Hey, there's the flare I was looking for. I mean, I wasn't looking for it, but... It's nice to have a flare for these windy situations. I tend not to use them. I like to have one, because I see it as almost like a get out of jail free card. You just have to have the time and the willingness to use it, I suppose. Bread bags, those work. Whatever keeps your feet dry, right? My problem is I tend to be a very warm body. And I perspire, so what would end up happening is my feet would get wet anyway. Even if I was wearing something... Oh, nice.
I can use this.
Well, maybe. Not lately. I think there was maybe one chance earlier that I could have used a mag lens if I had it, but... I'd like a can opener and a hat. A hat would be great. Another pair of shoes I don't need. I'm actually already carrying 2 pairs of boots. Like I've had this second pair of boots on me this whole time. So that'll help lighten the load.
This'll come in handy.
I mean, no. I'm gonna leave it there. It's 20 minutes for a piece of cloth. In a pinch, it's not bad. Those are 96% shoes. I mean, those running shoes are pretty nice. They're not great for protection, but they're 0 stamina reduction. I already looked in there. Did I search these? No. Yeah, 0 stamina reduction, and they do give some protection. Not much. There's my oats. And crackers. I'll take the cooking pot. I left the skillet at Great Mother's. That'll be some more food. Like, when I leave here... Oh! Okay, let's get this fire started. There might be a skillet in here. There it is. Wonder Bread bags. Hey, whatever kind of bag, right?
Come on,
I mean, it would be cool if there was some additional aspects to the game that would allow you to do certain things to increase your person's warmth benefits or try to prevent you from getting wet or cold or one of those things, but okay, we'll do that and that. Wait, did I get level 2 cooking already? Apparently. I didn't notice that before. Oh, I can make acorn bannock? I've never done that. How many calories do I get for that? Not a lot. $37. Alright. I'll do that. 2 hours on this fire. I got plenty of water. Like, I had 4 liters, so that should be more than enough. 28, 21. Oh, right. Yeah, definitely lack of traction when you're wearing plastic on your feet. Potatoes. 2 potatoes. I can't be eating the potatoes now that I know. I could drink the soda. Again, I can eat whatever I want. I'm choosing to not. That's it. Did I search all the cabinets? Yeah. I mean, that's still a good amount of food. This was a decent-sized rainbow trout, although it might make me sick. This is a good time of day for it. I don't want to get sick, but... I mean, whatever. It's like, my condition isn't perfect, but it has been worse. Maybe not in this particular run, but... Oh, porridge, you're my friend. I'm gonna make some more of it. might make some of the regular bannock. Wait, do I have oil? No. Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, lovely porridge. I don't have any arrowheads. That's my thought. I was alluding to it earlier, but I didn't get to that yet. I do want to make... Okay, don't make me sick, please. Not yet. Oh, so lucky. Okay, I'll cook some regular bannock. And then some more porridge. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a full stomach. I mean, because I'm gonna be warm. I don't necessarily... Oh, shucks. Okay. I'm gonna make this coffee, and I'd like to try to head back to Grey Mother's house. So I got everything here, as far as I'm aware. I know I could probably look into the shed, or whatever you'd call that outside. There's a decent torch. Oh yes, I can eat the fish, and I did. The fish is gone. Eat this porridge. Four minutes. These are done. That's good. I think I'll leave that skillet behind. Did I not get well fed? Is it still not? It's been 3 days. I must have... Oh, darn it. I must have... I did. I remember now. The last time... Whatever. I'm taking all this stuff. I don't really need torches. Did I search this? I did. Yeah. I searched all these. Well, I searched those things so quickly I didn't even remember doing it. Alright, whatever. Yeah, porridge definitely is a better term for sure. That was tasteless mush. I mean, it's oats. I guess it really depends on your preference, right? Because I'm okay with bland food, but I don't want everything that I eat to have no flavor. Hey, it's actually warm in there. That's crazy. With a blizzard. Not gonna worry about this book. No, I'm leaving all of this stuff. Like, I'm not taking any of those things. Maybe another carrot. 2 carrots. And another potato. And then this is probably empty. No. Okay. Not running into the wind, but I am, of course, encumbered, and therefore my running is limited. I did take all of those cooking items. I should have checked for a sapling on that side. Oh, I still have these saplings, okay. There are sometimes some birch bark. It might be a good idea to grab some birch bark. Even if I can't cook it right away. If I could get 2 pieces of birch bark, that would be better than nothing. Oh, or you know what? Birch saplings are good too. Okay, there's 1 piece of birch. Birch bark. There's sticks. I don't need the sticks. Whatever. I think 1 piece of birch bark is going to have to do for now. A restaurant called Tasteless Mush. Or Mush. I would probably frequent that restaurant. Not gonna lie. I think sometimes there's an unfortunate soul that hangs out in one of these sheds, but that'll have to be for another time. If I can prevent myself from getting frostbite, that'd be great. No items. Oh dear. Okay, so it's only 2 arrows down in the wind shade because of the time of day. I'd like that stamina recharge. Oh, I miss having stamina recharge. I'm just gonna sit here in the wind shade for half a moment, and hopefully it recharges better. I don't know. I'm not drinking all my coffee. I think I am going the back way back to Grey Mother's though, because I missed the bridge. My clothing's gonna take a beating. Again, totally fine as far as that goes. The food is on a much better... I'm in a much better spot with the food. I mean, I still have... I think I have porridge as well. Oh, I'm on the near side of the bridge. Okay, that's fine. If I could get into any of these houses, I'm going for it. Like, I don't have to go strictly back to Grey Mother's. I just need to be indoors. This blizzard might end. Hey, you know what? I'm going back to Grey Mother's. Her place is as close as any of these other places. Yikes. So this is the second blizzard at least, right? I think I've had 2 blizzards so far. Is this cooked? No. Tasteless mush. That would have to be, yeah. Would have to employ a certain amount of trust in a restaurant name like that. I'll pick this stuff up in a minute. I'm gonna spend yet another match. Not the birch bark. Anything but the birch bark. It's the only one I have. There is more. I should have been grabbing some. Like, there was a chance to find some behind the church. And there's a number of places on this map that has it. Oh, fail. No, it didn't. It's not time, Willow. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we've still got time. Also, it's raining out. You don't like the rain.
Perfect.
I don't like the rain. I mean, the rain is good, but it's like 50 degrees out, and like 2 days ago it was 9 degrees out. So it's a little weird. Don't know how to feel about it. Other than the fact that I'm happy that it's not freezing. Because I was not a fan of the very, very frozen outside. I like it cold. I'm a fan of the cold. I'm not a fan of frozen. Oh, I need to cook this. so it doesn't get much worse than it already is. I mean, that's, we're getting there on the stove. Rancid rabbit. That'll be just perfect. Yeah. My sister and I were talking, and she was saying how, well, what I had said was, I'm happy that it's warm again, or getting to the point where it's this warm, and she mentioned the fact that it's not good for the plants, because the plants get confused, or they could. They might get confused as to what time of season it is, and if they start running the sap too early, then it could be detrimental to, the harvest. Did I not have extra porridge, or I must have eaten it? I think I already ate it. Okay. So I'm all for it being warmer, because I didn't want it to be quite so cold, but I don't mind it being freezing. I just don't like it to be that much. Ooh. Let me just reallocate myself some of these matches. $25 coal is nice. I think I'll put that away so I don't accidentally burn it. I mean, I've got some decent food items. Did I already drop the stuff? I want to drop that, and this, and these, and these. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to make some of these newer items, but it's going to end up turning into the same situation where I'm leaving food behind. Only it's not going to be in Mystery Lake this time, and that's going to be the part that I have to be careful of, because getting back into Milton from where I'd like to go, because, like, yeah, I don't have arrows. This is good. I've got one gut curing in the house on that hill. I got 2 guts in the trailer near HRV cave. And I need more guts, but I need scrap metal. So I don't think I have scrap metal. And I'd like to potentially collect some before I go into Forlorn Muskeg, because I feel like that's where I'm going to go. I don't think I'm going to make it all the way across to Desolation Point. Like, I feel like that would be way more than I could manage. How many calories is this piece of rabbit? I think I'll be able to finish it. Oh, okay.
I just want to die.
Yeah. Great sadness.
I need to find a place to rest.
You need to find a place with antibiotics. Watch that condition drain.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
You know what? Why not? Darn it. At least I ate the whole thing, right? I knew one of those pieces of food that I was eating was going to get me sick at some point. I just wasn't prepared well enough with, yeah, I just wasn't prepared well enough with the antibiotic. I should have known better and made sure I had some. But that's fine. Everything is going to be A-okay. Okay, I want this. Which one of these is a better... That one's way better. There's the well-fed. 88. 89. What's this one? 82 and 80. That's fine. Okay, oh. Don't need this can if I'm going to be doing that. I do need water. I don't need a ton of it because I'm probably going to have to go through... So I'll take that one. Sorry, I didn't finish that thought. I'm going to end up going through... I'm going to have to cook food, right? Like, I'm going to need fires. And with fires usually means I'll be able to cook water. And there will be more flour. I suppose there's going to be more salt. I haven't even finished looking in this map. I guess what I really should do is... This will help me find a hat, right? If I make a hat, I'll find a hat. That's usually how it works. I can't do the frostbite stuff. Like, that would be a very unfortunate thing. What a great combination of attire that I have. Ooh. Might as well fix that. Or not. Right? Hardtack. I mean, whatever gets us through the day. I am going to put some into this. I'm going to have to repair that Mackinaw a little bit. Oh my goodness. Come on. I always like these curtains. I'm going to take another book. Eight coal is not a lot. Okay, I'm leaving those behind. I'm leaving all of the stuff behind. I've got the hammer, I've got the hacksaw, I've got the pry bar. I've got clothing on all of my extremities. It's foggy. Not a ton of cloth. It is... I think it's go time. I didn't bring any reishi. I mean, there's a ton of reishi, but I'm gonna grab some. Because reasons. I'll grab these sticks. Again, because of reasons. Ooh, is the sun coming out? That's both good and bad. I'll probably want those. Come on. I mean, I'm coming back to this map. I do need metal. I at least need a hatchet. And I'd like a knife. I mean, I need a knife. And I'd like a hatchet. And I'd like arrows. So what is it? 4 and 3? Or is it... I can't remember if it's 4 metal or 5 metal for a hatchet, and if it's 3 metal or 4 metal for a knife. This is where I thought I was going when I went that way. I thought I was going over here. I'm taking the sticks because I might have to stop in that house and grab some more cloth because I didn't grab all the cloth because I was very low on my calories. There's a wolf. I didn't bring the birch bark with me either. Well, there's a lot of reasons to turn back, but 4 stones. That wolf needs to go a different way. Or no, you're going the right way. No, you're not. Wasn't there a trick or something? Somebody said once if you look away from a wolf and look right back, then they turn around. I don't exactly know how it works. Where did you go? You're hidden right in front of me. I don't like that. Alright, I'll just double check over here. How many sticks? 19? One more won't hurt. There's a lot to be had. Lots of sticks over here, for sure. I don't see the birch that I'm looking for, though. Alright, that's fine. There's another sapling. Oh, I still have the spray paint. Right, it's nice out. It's a good time of day. The temperature meter worries me a little bit. And I'm concerned that if I spend too much time indoors harvesting the cloth that I want, that it could change on me. But ptarmigan. Hey, Polaroid. Mountain Town Vista. Now that's up by where the signal thing is, right? You don't see me, you don't hear me. Oh, little hippity hops too. Now here's a tip. If you're gonna have a stone and hunt ptarmigan, or look at you, what are you doing? Taking a little snow bath? I'll make you pay for that, I'm sorry. But yeah, because the rabbits, if you go to hunt the rabbits and you throw a rock and the rabbits are too close, the rabbits will run away, but they'll come right back. The ptarmigan will run away, or they won't run away, they'll fly away and they won't come back. So it's always best to get the ptarmigan first if you're using stones. Where are those rabbits? Come on. They ran over there. There's one. I just want one. You know what? Darn it. Yeah. I was thinking there's more rabbits on the other side too. Yeah, I heard somebody say something about it working on wolves. I guess that I've not thought about it for... Oh, crap. I've not thought about it for deer. Oh, you know what? Whatever. No, I want this inside.
I hate being cold.
I know you don't like being cold, Astrid. I'm so sorry. This is a horrible miss on my part. Not very warm in here. should probably drink some water. I didn't take the toilet water, did I? Or maybe I did. I can't remember.
I would drink
2
almost
hours and
anything,
40
though.
minutes. Ridiculous. Now there's no more... Unless there's like a pillow or something. I don't think there's any more cloth in here. I mean, this is cloth. I don't want to rip those up, though. 5 tinder, 8... Okay. I'll take one more book. I'll drink the soda now. I probably should have waited. The transmitter gotcha, right? Save a little bit of room in case I do want some coffee. I'm not warm yet. Hopefully this warms me up. It's not working. I'm not getting warm. I'm gonna go outside because it's probably warmer outside than it is in this darn house. I should have brought the feathers with me. I think I put them in the fridge. It'll be fine. I think I was gonna go for the bedroll with them. I'm not sure. Hardtack does sound kind of good. Like I said, I'm a sucker for bland food. Something to do with burning my taste buds on the tip of my tongue when I was younger. I'll get that sapling later. Darn it, darn it, darn it. The wind. Not the wind. I think I might leave this deer carcass for now, because I'd like the hide. There's another sapling. Come here, little hippity hop. Thank you for your sacrifice. It will be well used. Okay, I don't think I can carry much more. Yeah, that's going to have to do. Yeah, because if that is a decent size, there might not be very much food on that deer. But I'm taking the rope. Last time, I know I can get down without using this rope, and it'll save a bunch of energy and calories because I won't have to sleep to get my energy back, but I think I'll be able to sleep in this cave, and I'm going to leave those sticks. I'm hoping to catch a mag lens fire really quick. Oh, have a good night, Janet. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I think I can get a mag lens fire out of this. And there are a few sticks that like to spawn down here. I'm not trying to use the coal because it is cold, but I don't think I have to worry about using it. Fire, go. Now I'm just going to light this, and I'll take the torch from using the book. Hopefully it lights, and then I'll bring this farther back into the cave where I can be a little bit warmer. Because I don't plan on... Yeah, that's a nice torch.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it is. Good fire, good torch. Okay, so where's the line? Wait, I'm warm next to this fire? Alright, fine. Not as warm as I could be, but... keep this warm. Okay. Oh, shucks. Could have made broth. Whatever. Darn it. I kind of want that gut. I might leave the gut in this cave. I mean, shucks, I might leave some of this meat, this cooked meat here. Not that piece. How much time? 14 minutes. I don't think the porridge will burn. It's pretty warm, but it's... I've got some water. I think I'll make just a little bit more. I was just thinking I want to get this ptarmigan dealt with. It's actually really nice right now. I don't want to bring the ptarmigan down. That's the thing. Until burned. Whatever. I'm just going to eat it. I know it's a warming benefit, but... a little bit more water. $150 calories. I should have drank something. Oh, this is at 96%. I'm gonna be gone for way too long. Oh, there's food, there's water. I think what I'll do is I'll finish harvesting this ptarmigan and I'll see where I'm at. Okay, I could make it down the rope. I've got some coffee. 5 stones is a little too much. I mean, I could try to sleep now while it's actually warm. It's 4 degrees. No, I think it's time to go. Ooh, is this fog? It looks like it's not. It's not fog. Alright, that's a tiny piece. It's gonna make me sad. Might as well eat the food while I have it. How much is there? 129 calories. I don't want to get killed over 129 calories. Down we go. Oh, I still have the warming benefit? How is that a thing? I spent an hour and 20 minutes harvesting that ptarmigan and I still have a warming benefit. Did the time not elapse? I'm gonna check real quick. Real quick. I'm slightly confused. I should have left some of that firewood up there. Shucks. I know, sprain risk, but you know what? It's worse than a sprain risk. Hypothermia. I didn't even bring any extra matches. I got 15 matches. I'm making all the right choices. It should be fine. I'm a little concerned with when I saw those moose markings. I want to double check. There's a deer carcass. Okay. There might be something nice in here. There might be nothing, but usually nothing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess time by the fire should extend it, but I had eaten... Like, I ate those 2 porridge. Maybe they stack? I've never seen warming benefits stack, though. Usually it's an hour. So, like, the fact that like, that's why I was confused, because I went to the back of the cave. Like, that fire was out. And then... Are you serious? No way. Oh, thank God. I thought I got stuck there. That would have been... I would have reloaded the game. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know when the last time I saved was, but I would have reloaded this game if I got stuck in that little pit. It's ridiculous. How do you not? You could just barrel roll. You could literally fall on the ground and get yourself out of that little, tiny little area. It's a bit ominous. Little bit ominous. It's not that cold. I want to go up. There's rabbits over here. Oh, there's usually a bunch of them. There's only 2. Okay. Oh, there's more. I don't want this to be a greed thing, but... I'm trying to think to the future, because I am going to be coming back through here. And if I go to that cave, even if I don't eat this rabbit, I can harvest it and leave it for later. And when I come back through, because I do want to come back through this way, and it'll make it a lot easier to get up that rope if I have food that I can sleep. I don't know where that other rabbit went. There it is. I might have to leave that for next time. I'm mostly doing this because I'm worried it might aurora. And if it auroras... Oh. If it does aurora, then I'm gonna... These things will despawn. And I'll lose my opportunity. I know, I hear you, wolf. No mercy. I'm gonna have to wait to go up there. I don't think I have much of a choice. I don't know, I still have porridge I can make. I've got the bannock. So if I don't have to start a fire, I mean, I have to be really careful. Because if I draw a wolf over here, because I got 3 scent markers, the wind is in my favor in that regard. Because it's blowing away from where the wolves are. But, I mean, if you think about it, at trappers, there's wolves, or a wolf that sometimes is up the hill and around the corner. Oh, there's coal in this cave. Oh my. And it's warm. Anyway, there's a wolf that is like up the hill and over the ridge, and if you hunt the rabbits that are like near trappers, it'll draw that wolf all the way from that distance. So there's no saying that the wolves wouldn't travel this far. Just want to peek my head out. I don't think they're close enough. I'd like to go to the hermit cabin, but that might have to wait also. I don't have... Ah, shucks. Alright, I think I'm gonna just go to sleep. While I can get some free sleep without a fire. Hey, what's up, loons? Can get a couple of 3 hours maybe before I start actually getting cold. Oh, if this cave wasn't here, this would be a huge difference. It'd be a major difference. Okay, it is getting a little chilly. I can still get away with more sleep. Probably get another couple hours in. I don't think I'll get all night worth of free sleep, but... Oh, sleeping at the hermit cabin is rough because you can't necessarily do this. I mean, you could, but it would... I don't think it would be quite as simple. I'm probably going to have to start a fire. Are these frozen? Oh, you betcha.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Sorry. We'll drop it right here. Don't worry. Let's see if I can get the food off of these things, like, in a quick hurry. Now that they're frozen, the hacksaw will do much better. I was like, because I could still get a little bit more sleep as long as my... As long as it's not below... Or if it's not too cold. Like, I can sleep an hour if it ends up being -1, -2, and I won't lose condition, but the way it's dropping now, it might be getting past that point. And I still want to get the guts off of these things. Any amount of guts that I can get now, like, now that I have the hacksaw, now that I'm in a better position, because this is in my path, right? This is on the way home, as it were. Don't be a wolf. Because I'll be a little while in the muskeg trying to get this, trying to do the forge. $30 minutes still, yeah, frozen or not, still 30 minutes. Yeah, 30-minute heat rocks, well... Unfortunately for these poor things, they didn't stay warm very long. Just like me, I'm about to... I don't think I'm willing to take damage for this, but maybe I am. No, I'm not. I'm not willing to take damage for this. Or am I? Or maybe I don't have to.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Ah ha ha. Evil laughter. Sorry. I'll just warm up with a couple of torches. It's fine. Cheeky. Oh, and this torch didn't even go down in percentage. Oh, double cheeky. Now, I know I should be worried about the hides, but I'm not. Oh yeah, it's chilly out here. You're right, you're right. I'm gonna have to start a fire anyway. Like, I don't think I have much choice. Yeah, there's a few little hiccups still in the gameplay. The fact that I only lost 2% on this torch. That's not supposed to happen like that. Oh well, I'll at least cook this food. I'm gonna have to stay warm. I need more energy. Like, I don't want to go into the muskeg exhausted. I don't want to necessarily travel inside this map while I'm, like, freezing. So... Alright, that should put me over.
Goddamn freezing.
Come on, Astrid. I know you're cold, but think of the kids. Now, where's the tiny pieces? The little ones. Nice, okay. Yeah, again, if this cave wasn't here, I don't know. I don't know what would happen. It's an interesting thought. Like, I would probably spend more time up over there on that rock. I don't know that it's a... I don't know if it's windproof. I need to rip up some of these because my tinder is dangerously low. I need water. I probably could have done some more porridge, but how long do I have? 20 minutes. Yeah, with no stove, I mean, that is a fun concept. It is interesting because I know that they've tried to make Interloper more difficult by adding the aspect that you have to tear these open, right? Yeah, they have to, you can't do anything with them by hand until you rip them up. Even if you're at cooking 5, you still need to have, I'll just do this. You still have to have the tool, unless it's a ravaged carcass. Oh, there goes my my fog cover. That's fine. Yeah, the windproof stove is in itself, you know, windproof, so it would be a good idea to go over there. I think it's interesting that they make it so that the what is it called? And there's that box, and sometimes there's stuff inside of the box, the green crate, whatever it is. And I heard somewhere that it's often you can find a fire log in there. So I thought that was interesting. Jeez, how much cloth did I end up with? 7. Yikes. Alright, looks like I'm not going to be repairing anything. I still have some... I did leave a sewing kit behind and 2 whetstones. I don't have any scrap metal. Like, if I need bandages, if I need more bandages, that'll be scary, but... Like, there's still a chance that I could potentially make a snow shelter. I don't know, the last time I went to the forge, I had, I didn't mean it, but I... What was it? There's the bunker that's over there. Or the prepper cache, the abandoned prepper cache. The ear wraps could be a bandage, that's true. Are they in bad shape? Did they get messed up? I mean, yeah. They're not in the best shape, but... An hour... Don't know if I should sleep. I probably should not. I got the coffee going. Alright, because this takes an hour until it burns. And that's another half an hour, so I could have slept. I could have slept an hour and it would have been fine. think I'm gonna need more water though. So if I leave those two rabbits, these cooked rabbits, I'm gonna leave this water, and that'll be food for when I come back. I think it's time to go. It's 25 minutes. So I've got the guts and a sapling back here. Ooh, did I ever... I did. I dropped the spray paint. Oh, did it? Darn it. See, I didn't get that update yet. I don't know if I just didn't manually select update, but I have yet to... Like, I've been playing the game all day. Not all day, but most of the day. So I'll have plenty of water. I've got this. I've got... Like, I don't want to drink the coffee, but it is going to be warm. I have firewood. So, like, I've got fuel. I've got tinder. I'm going to try to save the coal. I've got porridge. And I've got cooking oil, and I can make bannock. I probably should have made some bannock. Or maybe I could have let this go and transferred that over to here and made bannock. Excuse me. I got plenty of torches. I am encumbered, but it's only because I'm tired. 1.23 liters of water. I'm going to pick some of these sticks up, and I actually might drop a couple. No, I'm taking them. Like, they'll respawn. Hopefully. I don't know if you that's a wolf. I don't know if you have to, pick up all of the sticks in a given area in order to have that specific location respawn stuff. So I don't think you do, but I don't know how that works exactly. I think sometimes there's a dead person over here. I don't know, I'm gonna take sticks for now. I'd like to exit the map. There's some rose hips. Okay, that's cool. A little bit of a shortcut. I do want to go over there. I don't... I can't tell if there's a moose. There's another wolf. Great. I don't know. This is why I wanted to go when I was going. Okay, let's check this porridge and see what kind of timing it has. See, it's only an hour for the porridge, so there's some bugs still going on. There's some hiccups. Can't deny it. Not terribly upset, but it's like I was saying earlier in the zone of contamination. I took a save file that I have that is roughly a year old, not quite a year old, because I started it after the tail stuff started. Yeah. Anyway, so I started that save, and then I'm curious if the reason I'm having some of the issues I'm having is because of how old the save is. And because it's a pilgrim save, and because I'm a pack rat, loot goblin, and that save is almost 200 days old, and I've gotten 87% of the world explored, and I've done a good job of saving a lot of the items. And a lot of the items are spawned... Or not spawned, but are like sitting outdoors, not in a storage container somewhere. And I've noticed that sometimes the games that I play, when they like to have problems, it's because I've done a lot of inventory adjusting. And the game's just like, I don't know what you just did. Or like, I had everything in one spot and then you moved everything around and there were so many things I just I can't keep up. Or something like that. It happens a lot in Stranded Deep. And then sometimes it happens in Ark, although I'm not sure why that game crashes like it does sometimes. It's console, man. Just gotta put up with stuff. But this game, it doesn't, like, that's not something I'm used to. So when I'm used to the game crashing because of a certain reason, then obviously it's a problem. So in the zone of contamination, it's just loading the new zone. And I don't know if it's because I have a lot of stuff outside, because sometimes it crashes when I leave the zone into an interior. And again, that's a moose. Okay, there's a ptarmigan. I heard a ptarmigan. I don't want to mess with the ptarmigan or the moose. I think I'm going to go in this cave over here where it's warm. Because I might end up having to... I'm going to need to sleep. There's no other option there. I have to get some rest. And I can't have the fire last this whole time, so... Get the loot file. Yeah, the loot goblin debuff. It's got to be what it is. I mean, because what I'm thinking is that there's so many items that the game has to render and then save. Save the location of. And then when some things have been in their spot until I come along and I pick them all up and put them in one spot. And then they're in a giant pile at my feet and the game's just like, I don't know what that is. And so it just decides to not. Do I need that? I need that for out there. I'm not going to deal with it now, but I could come down that way. Darn it, is this the place that has the deer that doesn't like to spawn in? Or did they moved that deer, right? I don't recall. Or do I have to... Darn it, I can't remember. One of these caves, I think you have to like break down a stick or something. But I think they moved the deer carcass. So I think it's back there now. So you used to have to come in here and break this branch or something and then... leave and then come back and then there it would be. Oh, this doesn't look like where a deer would be. I don't need it, so I'll not worry about it. I do want this coal. I thought maybe sometimes there was a backpack, but I think I'm thinking of the Winding River Cave. Or is it... I don't know. I'm going to have to come back through this way probably at some point anyway, so... If I leave a little bit of coal behind, it's fine. I don't have to get absolute... Oh, see, this is fine. Okay, there's 5 coal right there. I don't have to worry about the other part. I just have to worry about getting across the map with all this stuff in my pocket. I did get well fed, so that's a positive. Oh, maybe that's what it is? Or no, I still have the warming buff. It's about to run out. Okay. There it goes. So I like all those little blue triangles. Much better than the yellow exclamation points. Nautia? I'm not sure I've ever heard of that game. This is a lot of coal. Might have to leave some behind. You know what? This is where I was going to come through. I'm taking it. I don't think it'll respawn. It is still a pretty early game, but I don't think it's early enough for it to respawn by the time I come back this way. How do you even pronounce that? Is it Noi? Like N-O-I, Noi? Or is it just like a silent I? Or I don't know how that works. I'm not a very cultured person, so understanding that like trying to pronounce words that might not originate with the English language, and then I try to pronounce them with the English language. So I might mispronounce things. I do mispronounce things, I should say. Or I'm like guessing if it should be like a no, like an oi, like an oi versus an o, or like a whatever. I'm not sure. I didn't do so well in English class, and that's my only language. So, then take what you will from that. Gonna need to sleep, and that's the sucky part because it's daytime, so I'm not gonna get a full night's sleep or a full day's sleep. I'm not gonna sleep all the way through the day. How many coal do I have? I left 20 coal back at Grey Mother's. I think it was 20. I might have taken a little bit more and left, or not left quite so much. Shucks. Okay. Now I need to sleep here. There's a chance of finding matches, but it's not a good chance. But I do have a mag lens. I think I'll break down these torches real quick. Noita. Okay, gotcha. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. The help with the pronunciation and stuff. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, it gets to a point where the game's just, it gets far enough into the save file that it just struggles. Oh, cool. Awesome. 44 sticks. Joanne would not be proud. No, she'd be yelling at me. Why? Why do I have half as many coal as I have sticks? I only have 14 matches, but I do have the mag lens. I mean, I'm technically encumbered because of the fuel. Not technically, I literally am. I've got 16, almost 17 kilograms worth of fuel. The fire starting aspect is not that much. 7.5 and then 6.6, then half kilogram in tinder. But I need the tinder. Like, that's not even an option. You have to have the tinder. I think I'll sleep for 6. And I'll poke my head outside and see what's going on. I might get a... Alright, that's not bad. I was just trying... Oh, the green tint on stuff is weird. Like, there was some on the ice when I was in the basin. And then, like, that right there. I'm wondering if that has to do like a sunlight effect. Or if it's foreboding. No, because it's not even sunny out. It's warm. Like, it's warm. Oh, goodness. I want to go over there. I lost a save over here once. It wasn't that long ago. I think it was, which save was that? I think it was the sticky situation, or was it one of the sticky situations? Maybe I didn't lose that save. I can't remember now. I know I got smacked by a wolf that seemingly appeared out of nowhere, but come on, let's see if I can get up. Yes. Can't get me up here, can you, wolf? Well, I won't test it, but sometimes the wolf isn't even over here, and it looks like it's not. I want to go to that tower. The wolf might be to the left. It's still possible it's out here. No, no more sticks. I see those sticks. I'm not taking them. Sometimes there's a body and or a backpack over here, but I guess not. Not this time. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, trying to get all the game rendering stuff, sometimes it's just too much. It's not necessarily the game's fault. But at the same time, it's like, well, it might be the processing power of whatever system is running the game. But if that's the case, then it's like for this game, or for like my PlayStation, it doesn't make sense that it would come out with a game if the system that it came out for can't handle it. Like, what were you thinking? Whoever you is. I'm taking the sticks. Why am I taking the sticks? I don't need those. I mean, I might need them. You never know. So, anyway, with that point, it's like, why did you make a game that the system you made it for can't handle the game? Like, that to me doesn't make much sense. Here we go. It's like a little mini The Summit climb. Now there's gonna be wolves over here. Usually there's at least a wolf that likes to hang out by these guard the reishi spawns over here. But there's another cave that I might be able to, because it's starting to get a little chilly. The wind's picking up. It looks like it might. Is this pre-blizz? Is this official pre-blizz? It feels like it. The snow's starting to go a little more sideways, and the peaks are starting to fog a little. Or not fog, but they're being... What is the word? Where you can't see them, they're shrouded. And if it's snowing, it's not foggy, right? So I'm guessing it's being shrouded by the snow. I don't know. The weather aspect in this game is very fascinating. I do like weather. And there's no wolves, so that's a good thing. Definitely pre-blizz, got it, right? So I'm trying to make it to a point, because I'm going to have to stop the stream here pretty soon. I don't want to go too much over, and I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm in a bad spot to load into. Is this a person? Oh, my lord. Have you seen this before? I've not seen this one. What, were you cutting down the tree? I don't mean to yell at the person who got injured, but what were you doing? Like, the evidence is showing clearly that the hacksaw next to the hand, like, laying underneath the tree that was toppled, but where's the stump? Which tree was it? Doesn't quite make sense, but that's cool. Now I have a second hacksaw. I didn't know that that was a spot that a hacksaw could spawn, so that's cool. I've got so much firewood. I don't want to stay here. Like, I can use to... I could use some of the firewood. There's a wolf. I could stand to use some of the firewood. That's what I was trying to say. I'm probably going to not be standing much longer if I break both my ankles. Nope, just a wrist. And if I sprint, that might draw that wolf over here. Also, I have to watch out for the bear. There goes the other wrist. That's terrible. There's going to be no stone throwing. I don't want to use my bandages. Now, if I break my ankle, I might use it for the ankles, because I can't run on a sprained ankle. The otters like it here, do they? Are there otters in Canada? I'm not saying that there shouldn't be or isn't. Is this a bear cave? Is this where the bear's cave is? Those are fresh. Like I heard him. Oh boy. Big time. Definitely, yeah. Oh boy. Here we go. That's okay, as long as the other wolf, because there's another wolf that'll spawn over here, so if that bear spooks, if the wolf is here and the bear spooks it,
Getting a bit thirsty.
you know, we can worry about your thirst here in a moment. We do have some water. Here, let's do that. I'll give you a little sip. Great. I don't think I can make this. Is this weak ice? This is definitely weak ice. Yep. Where's the bear? There it is. Crap. Don't have much choice. I have to go over this way. Oh, I can't throw a rock. I just want to get to the trailers. But the trailers aren't even... Or not the trailers. The thingamajob. That. The red. It's not safe. It's the only problem because unless they fix that also, this is one of the most glitchiest bears in the game, and there's several. Otter tipping. I've never heard of otter tipping. Not trying to say that just because I haven't heard of something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Because I have not heard of many things in the world that do exist. This wolf, this spot where I'm at now, yeah, you see me? I don't have any stink. Go away. Getting a little greedy with the fuel here, but no, I hear you. Moose tipping. That's a, I don't know if that's a kid's game. It might be an adult game. Yeah, you go over there. I need the scrap metal. Where'd you go? How did you... I think it's behind that log. Oh, candy bar. It's not a candy bar, it's granola. Can't... Or I can, but granola has vitamin C, and I'd like to avoid that. Okay. Don't need the coal. I need this. Come on. Come on. It's gonna rip me down from here, isn't it? Whew. I don't know if it's worth it. Hey, buddy. That's what I thought. Now, if I could have a fire up here, it still doesn't make me feel any better. Because now I have to wait. And I've seen turkey on the Riken get hit by a bear, and I've seen that bear go through the back wall. So I'm not confident in the slightest that I'm not going to get mauled to death here. Or at least get a hurt and put on me. Like, my clothing's in okay shape as far as the wetness goes. Here, come on. I want it to run away. That's what I want. What you gonna do? I wish I had a bow. See, it's almost like I'm not here. Like, it doesn't even notice that I'm here. If I went down, if I fell down there, I'm dead. Like, not dead, but, like, insta-mall. What are you doing? Are you trying to match levels with me? What are you doing? Really? No, this is entertaining. Yeah, he's gonna just take a nap right there. He's like, whatever. I've got more fur than you. Come here, you. I don't really want to mess with you, but if I hit you in the face, you're having trouble with those rails, huh? Like it's like, huh? I wonder if somebody's up there. Like it was just like scared and not. I'm stuck. Fine position I put myself in here. Like I said, if I could make a fall, I can. I mean, I don't want to use a match and light a fire here, because here comes that. The pre-blizzard's taking a little longer than I expected. There you go. You finally found your way, did you? Sadly, I was trying to go that way. What? This bear doesn't know what's going on. Like, I think it's trying to path to me, but it can't, and so it's not even registering that I'm here, but it's still trying to get to me. What if I do this? Let's help you along. Hey, what's up, Merv? Yeah, the lit torch might work. I was trying to avoid using another match because I left a bunch behind, and there's no guarantee that I find any more. And I do have a mag lens, but I think I'm safe now. That bear's gonna just keep going. I hope. Oh, crap. No, I'm not convinced. Wasting a lot of my calories doing this. You coming back? Please don't come back.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Surrounded by a bear. Worried about your thirst. Yeah, there's the blizzard. I just don't trust this spot. In the slightest. Ride mod? That would be so cool. Oh man, I would love that.
Come on, little fire.
How would you go about getting the bear to allow that, though, is what I'm wondering. That would be so fun. Could you imagine the distance you could cover?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to put 3 coal on there, but whatever. I suppose I'm not going to be cold. Sorry, no pun intended. Starving, we're thirsty. I know. We're going to make some food, and we're going to make some porridge. Make a little bit of some water. Some porridge. And sleep for an hour. Please don't do this to me, bear. I shouldn't have mocked it. Just playing with the bear. I'm gonna lose my well-fed. No, it looks like I'm spending the night in this place, though. Most likely. Spend at least that long. Still hasn't fully blizzarded. Blizzarded. No, I said that wrong on purpose for funsies. No, my porridge. Look at. It says I need 10 out of 10. I have 10. It says I have. It says I have it. Don't I? Did I make the last bit? It says I have enough. Do I not have the water? I have the water. Cheeky. That's horse. Horse bananas. Ah, whatever. These things happen, I suppose. That means I can... I guess they're not that heavy. Yeah, I know it's a bug. It's sad. Another list, or another item on the list of unfortunates.
I'd do anything for a drink right now.
Would ya? I've heard that tale before. Oh good, the pain's gone. The blizzard's coming though. Finally, it only took 3 hours. I mean, I shouldn't complain. It waited long enough for me to play with the bear and not get mauled to death, or worse, not to death. Because, like, my food supplies are very low. Blizzardus. It's the blizzardiest. I can't even say it. I'm trying to say it wrong, and I can't say it the way I'm trying to say it. But that's okay. I think it's just because it's about that time. I got a little bit of lamp oil, a couple of torches now. Lots of coal. Still a lot of sticks. Not so much the fuel source. Only 2 bandages. More coal would be nice. I should have left this in the cave. I have 3 scrap metal, so that's a start. I think I'm gonna harvest this cloth because I'd like to have the bandages. I'd like them. I want to have the bandages. 30 minutes until melted. Okay, so that is 30 minutes until burned. So how long is it? $32. So if I slept for an hour immediately after starting that, I would have exactly 2 minutes before they burnt. So I don't think I'll be doing that. I'll just fast forward it because this will be done soon. I'll just make one more because I'm gonna need to eat it, and then I can sleep for a little bit, and that'll save the game. Whoa, 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 whoa! What? I'm so confused. I got confused. How did it let me... What is going on here? Why did it say discard it? What is that? Why would I even want that? Why is that an option? Is that another issue, Hinterland? What is that? I've never seen that happen.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't know. I don't know what that was. Anyway, now it's foggy, so now I wish I had energy so I could walk, but I think I'm going to finish eating this bannock, and I've already got the fuel on the fire, I've got the water that I need. I can put the coffee down when I'm ready, but I need to sleep because I don't want to have to risk... It's like I'm encumbered regardless of what I do. I suppose I could rip this up for cloth if I needed it. Or it is backup, and I do have 26 coal, so... I'm going for 3. I should still have a little bit of time on the fire. Well, the only thing is that the bannock goes bad really fast. Alright, cool. So I got my save point. I'm just going to throw a few more sticks on here so I can make sure I saw everything, because I know I was sort of fading away from the chat when I was looking at that bear. Tell a bear, right? Yeah. So I don't know if you can get up there if you don't sprint jump. So if you don't have the ability to sprint, being encumbered, I don't know, sprained ankle, exhausted, you might not be able to get up that high. And I think it still works, so I don't think the bear will path up to that first rail car either. It's just a sketchy business in this place, really, though, because of the way that the bear can be really jank. I didn't say you were jank, I promise. I could have swore I just heard something. Maybe it was Willow. I don't know. No, but I've seen people get mauled through this wall. I can't tell if I'm hearing something, but I'm trying to get like a certain distance away from the fire, because apparently how that works is if you're like standing on top of a fire or a torch and the bear shows up, it won't recognize the torch. But if you're far enough away from the fire, then it'll recognize that there's a fire and it won't come closer. And then if there's a second fire, and again, it has to be certain distances away. I don't know exactly how it works. But apparently the second fire, or the second instance of whatever it is, makes it so that the bear is like, okay, I'm out. I'm out of here. So like if I'm thinking I'm right next to this thing and I'm protected, that might not be the actual case. But again, I'm protecting from a potential glitchy situation that shouldn't happen. And it might not happen anymore. I don't know. But yeah. The bannock does require oil, yes. So luckily I have the oil, but I've been using it regularly. And it looks like I only have enough for... How many? What does the bannock take? 0.2. So I only have enough for 2 more. So I'm going to have to kill something. There's deer carcasses I can find. I could get the cattails. Like, I'm going to have to leave. Like, when I come back for the next stream, there's a strong chance that I'm just going to take whatever's left on the fire and go. Or I might warm up the tea, like the coffee I have. Just going to step out here real quick. I mean, it's chilly. -12, so it'd be -9 with a torch. So it wouldn't be that bad. It might be still 2 arrows down, but if I do the torch and I drink the coffee, if I warm up the coffee... But it is going to get colder because it's almost morning. But if the fog persists, it's just really scary because this looks like it's kind of a thick fog. So trying to go through the muskeg, through the center where I'm going to go, especially because I'll follow where that bear went. So the bear, I think, like circles around, goes that way, or maybe it goes that way. Or it might just come right back. I don't know. I'm not sure if this bear... It was from that cave, because I saw the footprints. The bear mauls you down the tracks a ways. The deployed bedroll in the rail car was destroyed as if I was carrying it. That's crazy. Yeah, I've heard some interesting issues with items. I've heard a lot of stuff. I can't even remember what I heard, so I don't want to repeat what I thought I might have heard, because that doesn't seem to make much sense. But yeah, the spot up there is really cool. You've seen the claws come through the wall, right? Yeah, do not taunt sketchy jank bear. Yeah, I've tried not to. I did throw a rock at it, and it just looked the other way, so... Speaking of, I'm going to have to pick up some rocks, because I don't have a single weapon. I've got my torches. I got some torches, so... But yeah. thanks everybody. I'm gonna have to end it here. Single region in Skeg is tough, yeah. Especially now that there's no guaranteed matches. Like even before, I wish I had done one before the update. But I don't think I was ready. You know what I mean? Like I still don't know certain things I'd like to try to do, but I don't know if I'm behind the curve or if it's just because I haven't had the experience necessary or maybe the map knowledge for different places or even just the techniques. There's a lot of stuff that I just don't know still, and that's probably why I'm still playing this game. But I'm going for that scurvy risk. Right now it's looking okay. Day 6, day 7, been alive for 5 days. So I haven't really done much exploring, but 22.5 kilometers in 5 days that's not bad. I mean it's not like a crazy distance, but I've slept a lot. I've been awake for 87 and slept for 54 out of 5 days. What is that? 20 is 120 hours, so I slept for about half the time almost. Alright, as the fire literally dwindles, it's fine. Again, I already got my save, so it's like I'll just reload it from the next, or for the next time. I'll still have a bunch of firewood, and I'll still have the fire going, and nothing's on here, and I'll just have to pick up the bedroll, maybe warm up the coffee, light a torch, and move. So I'm really hoping that the fog lasts, though, because I've reloaded in the past and had the weather not be the same. So I'm hoping, because it's been about an hour and a half in game since I've just been talking. Maybe not quite that long, but at least an hour. I've threw at least an hour's worth of fire on here. So I could probably get somewhere in relatively safe, air quotes, safe conditions. But yeah, thanks again. I really hope everyone enjoyed. Yeah, Willow's right here. She's waiting for me. She's like, she's looking at her wrist condescendingly. So thanks again. And Murph, I've been meaning to. I'm gonna be trying to catch up with your Buried Echoes stuff because I wanted to, and I've been trying to avoid spoilers, and I'm doing my best to off in my spare time to finish the darn thing so I can watch everyone. And you're on the list, so I feel like I wanted, because I'm seeing you, I wanted to say something. So look forward to hearing comments from me, even though I would be like, oh, it's been a while since you've uploaded those. So, but I appreciate everybody. It's good to see everyone. I appreciate everyone who was here hanging out. Anyone who's watching after the fact, you're all very much appreciated. This is Strategies with Sasquatch. I'm Josh, and we'll see you next time. All right, thanks for watching. Yes, Willow says bye.